name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And this, I think, is a game changer. I think it's absolutely, genuinely a game changer. It's breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. It's AI voice generators. Look, I think AI art generators are also game changers. I think many things are game changers, but this is really going to change the world of books on tape, essentially. It's going to make the barrier for entry non-existent for somebody like me, anyway, which is fantastic, right? It's absolutely fantastic. It's the cheapest way I can write and get things out to public, so I am going to utilize this. Now, ethically, I don't know how I feel about it. It's... I don't think there's going to be legislation stopping anybody do this in the near future because it's just too new, right? It's absolutely too new. It's essentially, I tried this out with a Peter Capaldi voice generator clip, which you're about to listen to, and it's, I think, stunning, absolutely stunning. I don't know what to say to voice actors out there other than license your voice. I think that's your only commercial option because there's no way to stop people doing this, right? There's no way that this isn't going to happen. I think you've just got to find a way of monetizing it because, as I said, this I think is a significant game changer. Now, what would you rather listen to? A AI voice generated John Pertwee or Tim Trelaw, right? Now, you want to say Tim Trelaw. I want to say Tim Trelaw, the guy who does the Third Doctor and Big Finish. We both want to say that, right? We both want to say that. But practically, when I'm listening to this, I don't know what. I don't know. Really? It's like, I just don't know. And if the technology is here that I can do this on my desktop without blinking instantly, I talk about how this is done. How far are we away from AI-generated television programs? I mean, and that being the case, they can put in an algorithm for the cameras they used in the 1960s. They have the set designs for the 1960s, the studios design. How long before you just put all that stuff in and boom, you got Marco Polo? Right? I mean, this is a game changer. Like, for me, this is massive. I'm going to be doing lots and lots and lots of audio fiction. I got original fiction that I've written. I think I might have Tom Hiddleston read that. I think I got to experiment more. I'm still working on trying to get a workable Sylvester McCoy. Nowhere close yet. And Tom Baker, also nowhere. But I've literally just started experimenting with this yesterday. Anyway, so I showed everybody my progress yesterday when I was on a live stream I was doing. That was on February the 12th. I'm recording this intro on the 13th. When's this going out? I don't know. In the near future, you're looking at it. But let me know what you think, right? Let me know what you think. To me, as I said, game changer, absolute game changer. Fine. Before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things are fantastic. Thank you very much for doing that. Oh, man, I'm going to have Capaldi say like, share, subscribe for me, I think, at some point. Yes. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you very much. Thank you for doing those things. Look in the video notes. You'll find my Twitter, my Instagram, Substack. That's my email newsletter. You want to sign up for that because that's where a lot of stuff is going to be going out through. Also on this channel, subscribe. Thank you very much. Now, let me hand over to me from last night. So this is a bit of fan fiction I'm writing, right? And a AI generated Peter Capaldi. So basically, what you have to do is get a 1 minute sample of the voice that you want, preferably with nothing behind it, right? And then there's a couple of controls you can play with, but really not enough. I think they could be more customizable, but it generates it instantly, right? Absolutely instantly. And then by playing with controls, I got two different samples here. Check this out. I mean, they both sound. For my purposes, they're great, right? Here, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to be doing with things like this.
A shower of sparks erupted from the rough semisphere of irregular crystals, singeing the doctor's slowly mushrooming bouffant grey hairline. The semisphere was held together by two thick black metal bands, which they themselves held several much larger crystals jutting out from them. The larger crystals now glowed and flickered with...
Again, this is completely artificially generated. It's not 100%, but man, being done on the fly, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy what you can do.
An inner light, as some form of impossible quantum processing took place. The doctor lay flat in dull grey sand as energy bolts flew overhead, whilst he feverishly probed the semisphere with his sonic screwdriver. "Doctor, how much longer?" touted Romana, somehow retaining a well-maintained English rose battlefield chic as energy bolts flew overhead and explosions of sand erupted to the left and the right. "I would say," shouted the doctor in his growling Scottish accent over the whirl of ancient, otherworldly sirens, "no time at all.
So that was like take number one. But I mean, again, I find so. What we're going to be doing on my paid Substack, I will start writing Doctor Who fiction. Right, probably. Right now I've got Capaldi working. I tried Professor McCoy. Oh, not even close. Sounds like it's from London. It's all about finding good voice samples, right? A book on tape is really what you need, right? Because you get your voice sample could be at least a minute long, have no music behind it, right, and can be up to 10 megabits. So it's about 5 minutes long each. And you can have 25 voice samples, right? So you can upload tons of them, right? And this one was uploading, I think, 3 Capaldi samples, right, or 2 or 3 Capaldi samples was to generate this one. And you again tweaking the controls. There's not much to tweak though. So anyway, so we will be doing Doctor Who fiction. Whatever doctors I can make, that's the doctors we will be doing the fiction of, right? So far, yes, Capaldi's in. We're totally getting Doctor Who Capaldi. I'm going to be doing my personal fiction as well. I'll find a generic voice for that. Or maybe I won't. You know what I got? I got Christopher Lee here. Look at this, man. Oh. Christopher Lee, how are you, mate? I have Christopher Lee reads Frankenstein. Fuck me. I got Christopher Lee reads Dracula. Christopher Lee is going to be. I'm gonna have to write some gothic horror now. Oh my god. Oh yes, I am so writing some horror for Christopher Lee to write to read. That's going to be insane. That's going to be insane. First thing, I got to finish my next Capaldi. This thing. It's about. I just got to get writing. Anyway, here's the second take.
A shower of sparks erupted from the rough semisphere of irregular crystals, singeing the doctor's slowly mushrooming bouffant grey hairline. The semisphere was held together by 2 thick black metal bands, which they themselves held several much larger crystals jutting out from them. The larger crystals now glowed and flickered with an inner light, as some form of impossible quantum processing took place. The doctor lay flat in...
This is really crazy. It really is. Look, by the way, forget any video evidence of anything you see ever again. And audio, obviously, forget it. You can fake anything. It's like, yeah, if I could do this on the fly, you can fake anything. And this is what they're laying out to the public. Man, this is crazy.
Dull grey sand as energy bolts flew overhead, whilst he feverishly probed the semisphere with his sonic screwdriver. "Doctor, how much longer?" shouted Romana, somehow retaining a well-maintained English rose battlefield chic as energy bolts flew overhead and explosions of sand erupted to the left and the right. "I would say," shouted the doctor in his growling Scottish accent over the whirl of ancient otherworldly sirens, "no time at all."
There you go. I did think that's incredible. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lot more fiction going on because I can see if I can pump it out, I can pump it bloody out, right? Yeah, you're right saying no one's really gonna read it. You put a book on tape, people are like, oh yeah, especially you serialize it, right? Man, what are we gonna do with Christopher Lee though? That's really crazy. What am I going to have Christopher Lee write? Like, what type of story will it be? I know. I've really got to think about this, haven't I? My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.